you please go on mute agar if we are
Sure, sure.
YouTube live now. All right, over to you, Toastmaster Ved.
Good morning, Toastmasters.
Good morning.
Morning.
It's lovely weather here in Mumbai. I hope in Delhi NCR it must be little better,
Better
maybe
now.
not bad. So let's start. This is the meeting number 208, and with that, the mission of the Toastmasters Club is to provide positive and learning environment in which members are empowered to grow their communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and their personal growth. Now, we have some housekeeping rules in place to run a smooth meeting. Rule number one, please keep your phone on silent mode. If you haven't done that, you have 5 seconds. Rule number two, please keep yourself on mute mode when you are not speaking. It might disturb the host or the speaker. Rule number three, please refrain yourself to talk about politics, sex, and religion in a derogatory manner. We are open to a healthy discussion. Now, to run the meeting forward, please help me welcome the presiding officer for the today's meeting, Toastmaster Anshuman. Over to you.
Thanks a lot, Toastmaster Ved, and welcome everyone. I'll be playing the role of the presiding officer, the Toastmaster Day, and the table topic master combined today because we're having the table topic contest today morning. And thank you everyone at Bright Beginning Toastmaster for being so enthusiastic about contests. There was one time I used to fear contests, but seeing the Bright Beginning members' enthusiasm, especially of Toastmaster Ved, I also became enthusiastic about contests. I don't know why. But competition can bring the best out of us or can make us wonder, are we good enough? But one thing it does for sure is it's one of the best mediums to grow within the Toastmasters community. Whether we participate offline or online, after we give the table topic today, I'm sure we'll go back to our recording, see where we stand after the evaluation today, and work on improving our skills. My personal maximum growth at Toastmasters has happened due to contests, not because of club speeches, not because of any roles I played, though they do contribute to my becoming better at contests. My maximum growth has happened because I participated in club contests, in division contests, in district, not in district contests yet. That's a dream, but in area contests. So all of it definitely adds to the growth of the skills. So how will we be growing today? So how we'll go about today's table topping contest is all of us are going to get two topics to participate in table topic contest. Why two topics? So that we can average out. For example, first you got a complex topic for you. Second one hopefully will be easier for you and you can balance out and increase your chances of victory. Second, you'll get diverse topics to practice on in a contest environment. So that's the intent of two tabletop contests. We'll go round the table and we'll reverse the order in the second round. So for example, if it's Toastmaster Anshuman, then Toastmaster Prabhat, then Ved, then Vidhu, then we'll rotate it back. Vidhu, Prabhat, Ved, and then Anshuman. That is how the order is going to be. How we are going to evaluate. This is the interesting part. All of us are going to evaluate each other. So, not just you'll be practicing table topics today, you'll also be practicing being a judge today in a table topic contest. How many of us have taken the judge training? Okay, just two of us. All right, we haven't taken judges training program, is it? So then I'll encourage the Bright Beginning members, all of us, to take the JTP, the judges training program this year. It's an eye opener in terms of what you learn about evaluation, about giving feedback, about being anonymous judges. And if we go and participate in contests as judges, our club gets points too, especially if we are the chief judge. So definitely encourage that whenever JTP is rolled out, we'll share it with us, request us to all go and participate. Hopefully this year will happen in person, so you'll get to meet other Toastmaster folks too. But I'll give you a brief background of how we'll be evaluating. First of all of us in the guest group or in the bride beginning group or in the Zoom chat have received a form link. I hope we are able to open that. Are all of us able to open that? Uh, Thank you, Ved. Prabhatji, are you able to open?
Yes.
Great. Um, Checking for offline audience. Mayank, can you please confirm if all everyone? Okay. Nikhil has just joined. Nikhil, for your reference, please feel free to open the form link that is there in the guest group or the bride beginning group. I'll quickly present it for our reference. All right. Quite a simple form. Whoever comes on the stage, just write that person's name. That'll be the table topic speaker. And then, like your name, and then score out of 100. As simple as that. Is that fine? Makes sense? Any issues in that? Okay. How are you going to score out of 100? That is a quick, short tutorial for today. How are we going to evaluate the table topic today? So in a district, in an international speech contest, in a district contest, these are the areas which are looked into while evaluating a table topping contest. And Nikhil, I'm not able to see you, so I hope you're able to open up the form and are able to see the um, different judgment criteria. Mayank, I'll rely upon you to confirm that everyone in the offline audience is able to see. Mayank, can you hear me? All right. Cool. So different categories are the broader categories are number one content, second delivery, and third is language. So what do we mean by each one of them? In terms of content, the first part is speech development, in which speaker how they put up the ideas together, and it should be understandable. It should be around a purpose, and should include an opening body and a conclusion. And if feasible should be supported by examples, illustrations, facts, figures, and delivered smoothly. That's speech development. Second is effectiveness. It's a subjective judgment of how the response came across. Were you able to determine the purpose? Was the speech related dialogue given topic? Was the response clearly and logically presented? So this is 55% of the table topic is just about the content. Next part is delivery. I think delivery we understand. It's the body language and the voice. And there's good tonality, there's good hand gestures, movement. All of it is part of delivery. Last but not the least is the language. Basically, what our grammarian evaluates that it should be appropriate, it should be grammatically correct, and the words should be that it should align with the speech purpose, and the vocabulary should be good. I hope this is clear to us. So for our reference, I have just kept it simple for today for guest, for member, that we just have to put a score out of 100. In a parallel sheet, if you want to evaluate on individual parameters, feel free to. I've shared the ballot form in our WhatsApp groups also and in the Zoom chat also. So if you want to, just for the purpose of being a good judge, if you want to open up that form and evaluate in parallel on a pen or paper or mobile phone itself, please feel free to. And then put the consolidated score in the Google form. If such a complicated mechanism is not available, just like put in your best score out of 100 in the form. Last but not the least, how will the victory be decided? It'll be an average of all your scores. So we'll total out your score divided by the total number, and then we'll be declaring the winner. Is that clear? Any questions on it? All good? All right. So let's begin the table topic contest for Bright Beginning Toastmasters Club. And just for fairness, as we do in the table topic contest, I'll put a randomizer and then we'll be selecting the speaking order, starting with Ved, Prabhat, Vidhu, Nikhil, Ashish, right? We have Ashish from Beat, and we have Mayank, we have Anshuman. Anyone else was expected? Mayank, will Shaunak be coming? Can't hear you.
Shaunak is expected. He'll be coming.
Sure, I'll put Shaunak
Whatever,
also.
whatever order comes, put Shaunak in the last.
Your voice is fuzzy. Sorry.
Shaunak will come. Because will be late. So whatever order.
Shomeng, your voice is not coming at all right now.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yeah, can hear you now.
Okay. I'm saying is Shaunak will be coming. So
Right.
whatever order gets decided, just put his name in the end. Now,
Sure.
whosoever comes, they will keep getting added later on.
All right. Sure, I'll randomize the list without Shaunak's name. All the best, contest participants. All right. So here's the speaking order. Number one, Toastmaster Nikhil. Congrats, Toastmaster Nikhil. You'll be opening the batting today. Next, we have Anshuman. Oh no. So for me, it'll be Toastmaster Mayank who will be giving the topic to me. Then we have Ashish, Prabhat, Vidhu, Mayank, Ved, and then Shaunak. And Shaunak, just for your reference, quickly briefing you, you have to open up the form in the Bright Beginning WhatsApp group. Put your name, put the name of the speaker scored by you and score out of 100. And scoring has to be done on the basis of the ballot that is also shared. Please don't worry too much about the details here. Just put a score out of 100 basis of the content, the delivery, and the language. Toastman man, can you confirm if Toastman Shonak is understands? All right, I'll stop sharing the screen now, and I'd like to invite our first table topic speaker, Toastmaster Nikhil, on the stage. Toastman Nikhil, can you do a quick audio video check? I can't, you're not audible.
Uh, you open it. It will be connected. Uh,
Can you step a bit behind? Your face is getting cut. Yeah, this is perfect. This area is perfect. Can you see today is a beautiful day.
it's a beautiful day.
Can't uh, can you please repeat once?
No. Today is a beautiful day.
Perfect. I can hear you now. All right, let me quickly check on the timer. And
So, Shweta,
just
can you fill the timer card as well?
sure, let me present the screen. Are we all able to see the screen, the color gray? Toastmaster, can you confirm? Are you able to see the color gray on the screen?
Great. Okay. Yes.
So this will turn into green at 1 minute, yellow at 1.5 minutes, and red at 2 minutes. After two, you have to conclude the speech.
Like Toastmaster instrument, the speaker is also pinned. Can you pin the two screens so that on YouTube even he is appearing?
So on YouTube only Nikhil is appearing. Like pinning, you will have to do Toastmaster Mayank. If you can pin on the screen there, right? I've only spotlighted Toastmaster Mayank, oh sorry, Nikhil for YouTube audience. Toastmaster Nikhil, are you able to see the gray screen?
Yes.
All right, I'll start the timer as soon as I give the topic to you.
First,
All right. Sorry.
the first verbal or non-verbal movement.
Yeah, so your first verbal or non-verbal movement is when I'll start the timer.
Okay.
And Toastmaster Nikhil has been an area level participant, so I'm assuming he knows the rules. All right, Toastmaster Nikhil, share a piece of advice you'd give to your younger self. Share a piece of advice you'd give to your younger self, Toastmaster Nikhil.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anshuman. Very good morning to all the fellow members and our dear guests who all have attended online. A piece of advice that if I were to give to myself, my younger self actually, is just enjoy yourself. Enjoy your childhood, enjoy your youthfulness, because this is a time that won't come back. So during my childhood, I happened to be in a situation wherein I had influence and expectation from different ends, wherein everyone in my family members were expecting me to study hard and get into IIT, NITs, or any top tier one institution for that matter. And I think the feeling would be mutual for everyone in their respective homes. But while running in that rat race, we tend to miss out things that are very crucial for ourselves, our own emotional and personal development. We tend to miss out on all those activities wherein we could indulge ourselves to develop some hobbies, some skills, some extracurricular activities that would enhance our personality, all in all, for future or improvement. Many a times today, when I happen to be in a situation wherein I have to speak in front of people, or I have to get into any sort of activities wherein one has to sing or dance, I feel little anxiety while doing so. And this is a result of not getting into any sort of activities in the past. So that is the only advice that I would give to my younger self is to just enjoy yourself, learn a lot of activities, and academics is something that will keep on happening over and over again, but this time will never come back. So yeah, that's all for mine. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Toastmaster Nikhil. Now, request us all to take 1 minute to rate Nikhil out of 100 in the form that we have. I hope all of us submitted a form. Toastmaster Ved, since you're not visible, I'm hoping if you have submitted your form. All right, Toastmaster Vidhu, Ashish, All right. Cool. I'll be presenting the timer and it'll be visible on my screen. That's a complicated arrangement, but we'll have to live with that.
We can show you timer cards.
That's okay. Like, this is, I think, a good one. I'll just restate. I hit the start button and it'll be visible. But I'm not able to see it. Just a minute. Show. Okay. It's complicated. All right. Yeah, I'm able to see it now.
Okay.
Cool. All right.
So, Toastmaster Anshuman, the topic for you is, if you were India's first astronaut to the moon, Toastmaster Anshuman. Toastmaster Anshuman, if you were India's first astronaut to the moon.
Space exploration has been human quest since forever. Back into multiple centuries, when Galileo discovered that Earth is not the center of the universe, entire humanity was astonished. We always felt that we are the center of the Earth, and Moon is our sister companion. This fascination with space, with Earth, our meaning of life is all linked to traveling and space exploration itself. So, traveling outside, just checking out how the space looks. Are we at the center? We're not at the center. Does the universe look? How does the universe look? Has been human quest for long. So, being an astronaut is one activity that fulfills that quest. And if I was the first astronaut to go out there, represent my country, I will be on top of the moon, literally. Why so? I'll be able to view the beauty of the earth, be the ocean, be the landmass, be the forest, especially of Mother India, and then report it back live. And the pride which our country will have, because I was the astronaut that went and represented our country, and I am reporting to our fellow nation members, will be unbeatable. So definitely, if I was the first astronaut to represent India outside Earth, literally, I would have felt a sense of pride and a sense of responsibility that I'm able to explore and report the beauty of our nation and the Earth to our fellow nation members. Thank you. Over to the table topic master. All right, please take 1 minute to score me out of 100. And for any scoring, you have to be objective, because the table topic speaker will get to learn only if he score objectively and share the appropriate score. So please be as harsh, as critical, as brutal as possible, because it's a learning space. All right. If Toastmaster Ashish has submitted his response, I'd like to invite him on the stage for the next table topic. All right, Toastmaster Ashish, I hope you're doing well. I'll just present. Are
Hope you
you
are.
are you able to see the timer screen?
Yes, I'm able to see, and you are able to hear me.
Yeah, I'm able to hear you clearly. If you can step a bit behind, yeah, this is perfect speaker view. I hope you feel okay about standing there. Is
Okay.
there any issue standing there? Oh, you can step a bit front. A bit front is fine. This is
Okay.
perfect. This is perfect.
Okay.
And I hope the timer screen is clearly visible to you.
Yeah, it is visible.
Yeah, can you please say today is a beautiful day?
Today is a beautiful day.
Amazing. All right. So, Toastmaster Ashish, invent a new word and define its meaning. Invent a new word and define its meaning. Toastmaster Ashish.
To invent a new word. Oh, I'm top of the world. I have to, my name will be in the Oxford somewhere that I'm inventing a new word. What I can think of is atom with a different meaning. Ashish in a Toastmaster meeting is an atom. It's a word which I can guess at the instant. However, the word will be definitely known to everybody, but with a different meaning, which I am presenting on the stage as atom. I think everybody will be able to correlate with atom bomb. It can be atom as uh, chemistry atom. It can be so many things. The meanings are different. However, the word remains the same. So I'm Ashish Bansal at Toastmaster. And it makes a sense of a atom. Now, how what we feel is how the word is to be made is something I guess I was able to justify myself. That's all. Thank you.
All right. Thanks a lot, Toastmaster Ashish. Request us all to take 1 minute to mark Ashish out of 100. In the interim, I'd like to invite our next table topic speaker, who's Toastmaster Prabhat. Toastmaster Prabhat, can you please say today is a beautiful day?
Today is a beautiful day.
Great, you are audible and visible. Just checking with you that are you able to see the timer screen?
Yes, perfectly.
Right, I'll reset it for you. All right. Toastmaster Prabhat, what if animals could talk? What would be the most surprising conversation you'd overhear? What if animals could talk? What is the most surprising conversation you'd overhear? Toastmaster Prabhat.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anshuman. What if animals could talk? Till today, the animals such as parrot could talk, but they could only intimate us. What we tell, they could only repeat. But if animals could talk like us human beings, they could sense our feelings. Then what do I think I would be Googling? I would be Googling what does my dog think about me? Or what does my pet, like a cat, would be thinking about me? If they could talk, they would have said to me that you are not a good master. Hey, what are you doing? You are not taking care of me. Or what are you, how you are taking care of yourself. You are distinguishing between your child and me as a pet. So if the all the pets would have been taught, they have been ability to discuss or talk, they could easily tell their emotions. We as a human being also could easily relate to them, and probably at that point in time we could have easily taken care more for our animals than what we are doing today, and more so would make this world as a better place to live. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Toastmaster Prabhat. Request us all to take 1 minute to mark Toastmaster Prabhat out of 100. While we're voting, if Toastmaster Vidhu, if you have already voted, request us to please join the stage for the next table topic.
Today is a beautiful day.
Amazing. Yes, you're audible and you're visible, Toastmaster Vidhu. And can you please confirm if now you're able to see the timer screen?
Yes, I can see it.
Perfect. All right. The Toastmaster Vidhu, you find. Sorry, there's some audio distraction. Sorry. All right. Cool. Apologies for that. All right. Toastmaster Vidhu, you find a portal to a different dimension. Describe the first thing you see and your reaction. You find a portal to another dimension. Describe the first thing you see and your reaction, Toastmaster Vidhu.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anshuman. When you say portal, just keep my mind that what portal? Is it like web portal? Is it like the way we approach things? Is it about a frame of a person? In today's world, we are getting surprises every single day. I was astonished by the way our Toastmaster Ashish invented a word today, with Ashish being the Toastmaster in the meeting. Atom. I was astonished. Websites which are getting surrogacy. People want to earn money and there are sites for surrogacy, and it's all legal in India. There, I'm getting astonished with so many portals having different dynamic views, different views. Mayank sitting here, smiling and thinking something else. It's again a different view, you know. So when I look at, I just want to call on one of the incidents very recently while I was recently having a discussion around creation of a YouTube channel, and in our office we were discussing what we can think of creating which is different and which might be a out of the box and different approach altogether, which is very different for a different people, the way they approach towards it. And that was again around wellness in office. How we can create the gossip chats. We can have different people, different interest area, and then those different interest area, being diverted through different links. Thank you, and over to you, Toastmaster Anshuman.
Right. Thanks a lot, Toastmaster Vidhu. Request is take 1 minute to score Toastmaster Vidhu on the table topic.
Toastmaster Anshuman, the topics that you are giving, is it like we just have to deliver a speech randomly, or we can take a clarification?
No clarification. Toastmaster Sean, this is a contest environment. No clarification allowed. So that's the trick about contest, right? We can't. It's luck. A lot of it is luck. That is what happens even on the bigger stage. Even the best of the best participants get tricked a lot of times just because so the topic is not clear or topic meaning is not clear. But that
Yeah,
is what is going to test your creativity today.
yeah, because what content we are delivering, just to have that clarity, is it doing with me?
Yeah, it's that is the test of your table topic ability.
Yeah.
All right. So if we all have voted, I'll like to invite Toastmaster Mayank on the stage. Like
No,
Toast,
am I audible?
yes, Toastmaster Mayank, you're audible and you know the drill. You have to say today is a
It's
beautiful,
a beautiful day.
beautiful, beautiful. All right. And can you please confirm that you're able to see the timer card on screen?
You
Perfect.
can?
All right. So Toastmaster Mayank, if you could change one thing about human nature, what would it be and why? If you could change one thing about human nature, what would it be and why? Toastmaster Mayank.
Humans have a large nature, and the nature is determined by their history, their companionship, their learnings, and their experiences. I may say, let's change this, but somebody will say, that's core to me. They say, let's eliminate crime in this world. That could be a great gesture. But then the police will say, oh my God, if you've eliminated crime, what is my role? I will be going jobless. The, the people who are investing money in uh, digital investigations and forensics will go jobless. There is a domino effect of every action and reaction. So if you kill or you eliminate one value or nature of a human, the repercussion will be tremendous. Of course, I'm not saying with this logic that more crime should increase so that the police get more jobs and more consultants come in. But as it is said, there has to be a villain to make a hero. There is no hero unless there is a villain, right? So all people who say that I am the best and I do good deeds, well, there will not be an element to distinguish them because everybody is doing good deeds because nobody is doing bad deeds. It's difficult to think and pinpoint one or two. But if there was one element that I could still think of, was probably thinking bad for someone. Have you ever encountered a situation where you've told for somebody, in my party, I don't want this person to come, and there is an incident that happens and that person does not come, and you feel guilty about it? but the other person has really gone ill or bad health or something has happened. It's happened to me. Has it happened to you? Back to you, Toastmaster.
Thanks a lot, Toastmaster Mayank. Request us to take 1 minute to share feedback for Toastmaster Mayank in the form. All right. If we have voted, I'd like to invite our next table topic speaker, Toastmaster Ved, on the screen. Toastmaster Ved, can you please share a statement?
Today is a beautiful day.
Amazing, amazing. Do you want to try holding a hand gestures so that we can confirm that we're able to see?
Okay.
Yeah, this is a bit more. Yeah, this is perfect. All right. Let me quickly present the timer screen for you. Are you able to see the timer screen?
Yes.
All right. Cool. Toastmaster man, should I mute the stage or are you muting? All right. Toastmaster Ved, what if you could travel back in time to any historical event? Where would you go and why? If you could travel back in time to any historical event, where would you go and why? Toastmaster Ved.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anshuman. Good morning to all Toastmasters and dear guests. If there is any historic event, where would I want to go back and why? When we talk about historical events, and they all holds important place in the history, and there are many important aspects in the history which shaped the whole world, shaped our country. And if I have to pick one such element, and that would be the 1857 uh, that uh, what do you call that Andolan happened during that movement, 1857 movement. It was the India's best attempt to get freedom from the England, and it was very well organized, but still it failed. And if you read more and more, then you are astonished to find there are many answers. There were many things which went wrong. But many times what happens is that in hindsight, everything is 2020. When you feel after something happened, then you get to know like what were the shortcomings. But when you at the time at that time, it's very difficult to do what is the right action that we should take. So coming back to the question, if there is any event that I would want to pick, I would want to pick 1857 movement. That was the best attempt to get freedom from Britain. And I would like to understand what went behind it. How could have we have organized it more and could have get the desired outcome that was for. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster, Table Topic Master.
Thanks a lot, Toastmaster Ved. Request us all to take 1 minute to give feedback to Toastmaster Ved. All right. If we have given feedback to Toastmaster Ved, I'd like to invite our next speaker, Toastmaster Shaunak, on the stage.
Today, I think for you, all of you agree with me.
Today is a beautiful day.
Yeah, indeed it is. Sorry.
Amazing.
It's a beautiful day. And that's what I said, you know. Okay, it's a beautiful day.
Beautiful. All right. Hmm. So, Toastmaster Shaunak, you received a mysterious package containing an object from the future. What is it and what does it tell you about the future? You received a mysterious package from the future. What is it and what does it tell you about the future, Toastmaster Shaunak?
Perfect, bang on. It was a beautiful Sunday when I opened my door. I suddenly found a package in front of me. I was very surprised. Normally, when such type of packages come, you get a call from your reception or from the guard that, sir, you have received a package. I was very surprised. I got no call, and there is a package lying in front of me. I was very curious to see that package. The packaging and all was amazing. I've never seen anything such thing before. And when I opened it, I found a mysterious but a very amazing, never seen before such thing, a sort of a time clock. I was a little bit puzzled. What is that? I've never seen anything cross in my whole life. There was no manual at all to operate it. That adds up to my confusion. First of all, someone has delivered a package to me. I have no clue about it. Now, what is this? I have no clue about it. And how to operate it? I have no clue about it. But any which ways, I just try to scroll it down from here and there, try to see if there are any buttons that I can turn on and off to see how actually it gets turned on so that I can try my hands. And suddenly I found that start telling me about the events in the future. I was a little bit surprised. How comes? I mean, I have not heard about these things which this machine is telling me. Is it something from the future that I have received? Because the event that is telling me, is it like a story or is it such an impromptu thing which is coming again? But then I gradually realized after working on it a little bit more that this is something futuristic that I have received. And that tells me about, what type of events are going to turn up if we continue to follow the path we are doing today. And I think if I get such type of device, I'll surely inform mankind that if we'll continue to live this way, what adverse effect it can bring. And thank you so much, Toastmaster, for giving me this topic today. Thank you.
Amazing. Thanks a lot, Toastmaster Shaunak. Requesters take 1 minute to rate Toastmaster Shaunak out of 100 in the form. All right. I hope you all feel challenged enough for the table topic contest today. This was the more complex round. Next one will be more simple, straightforward topics where hopefully you'll get to enjoy speaking on the topic of your choice. But before we do that, we like to do a quick round table of what are your quick big learnings as a group. We don't have to point to any individual. That what did you see? Maybe one thing that's going well, one thing that everyone should quickly improve in the next section. Any thoughts or ideas? Any top of the mind that what did you observe as a group that like we are collectively doing well or collectively this should be avoided at all costs? Yes, Toastmaster with I can't hear you. Um,
So one thing we are doing good is we are putting our brain into it. Like everybody's trying their best to, get the content there. I think one improvement area for everybody is that we get too far with the content that we are not able to conclude within the time. So I think this is what I've seen everybody struggling with right now.
right,
So I think we have to think of how to frame our story in a way that we conclude within the time and have a proper conclusion in place.
right. That's a great point. Any other thought? And I don't think we have to put the band. We can just use the mic and share. We don't have to be input.
Yeah, that totally agree with you. The good thing about the topics that you're giving, it would have been a normal scenario. A person would have taken at least 15 to 20
I'm sorry, you'll have to hold the mic a bit closer or it's just shutting together. Okay, it got shut together. It should not be attached to each other. Perfect.
So, what I was saying,
Yeah,
so the topics that you have given are like the thing I admire about the people, in spite of knowing the topic is too difficult even to understand, at least for me, would have taken 10 to 15 minutes of brainstorming to understand what actually I have to deliver it. People are speaking impromptu on that. So that's a kudos to the people. Uh, and yeah, I agree because as what Vidhu said, we have to frame a story around it so that we can conclude the topic or our speech in within 2 minutes. But the only point is that we can only conclude when we understand what we have to deliver. And I think that's a challenge, but that's a good thing also about it. And that's the reason I asked you at first go, can we can we have a counter question to understand what actually you mean by when you give such topics?
definitely. Hopefully, this next round, which will be a quick one, will be
No, no,
simple, straightforward topics.
no, but
Some
it was a good one, and it was quite tricky one. No one could have expected such type of questions.
right. Hopefully, in the second round, we'll get to cover up our scores. So first was complex. Second, hopefully, we'll be in the zone. And Toastmasters Mang, that's a note for you also. You have to give a simpler topic to me if it wasn't any
I
simple.
thought I gave you a simple one.
Okay. According to you, you gave us.
No, I gave it according to you.
Okay, fair. Do you
Toastmaster
have any
Shaunak delivered,
thoughts in voice?
Toastmaster Shaunak just delivered another table topic speech.
Sorry.
Toastmaster Shaunak just delivered another table topic speech.
Okay. My observations, just a simple learning is we shouldn't be saying good morning Toastmasters, thank you Toastmasters. It's a anything which is just filler. That's the challenge. No good morning, thank you, hi, hello. We have to get straight to the point. That's the challenge about table topics. So, like just to summarize, where we can improve is conclude within time. Don't say hi, hello, good morning, fellow Toastmasters. Thank you, Toastmasters. What we are doing well is using our brain power. I don't know if it's using well. Yeah. So cool. All right. Are we ready for the next round? We'll do it quickly and then we'll conclude it with evaluation and the results. And we'll go in the reverse order now, starting with you, Toastmaster Shaunak. All right, Toastmaster Shaunak, can you do a quick audio video check? Today is a beautiful day.
I'm audible. What a beautiful day.
Beautiful. All right. So, Toastmaster Shaunak, how do you define success? How do you define success, Toastmaster Shaunak?
Well, that's a very valid question that Toastmaster Anshuman you asked today. Success has a different criteria for different type of people. For some, success is the money. For some, success is the power or the fame. But you cannot quantify success in any way because that varies from people, from people's perception, how they want to measure it. A very simple example I'll put in front of you. Today's youth, if you tell them it's the right age you should get married, the first response that come from them, mom, I'm not settled yet. Son, you are already in a job. You're earning good. No, mom, I have not built a house yet. First, I want to take a house. Then I'll think about a marriage. Considered a generation back when there was a one single member earning and there was a huge group of family because that time there used to be a concept of joint families and all. He was that person was feeding the entire family, and the parents used to get married at a very early age. So it's all about a perception of a people, how you want to justify a success, what is the criteria of a success. Rather, it should be the point, how content are you in your life? Because you can be successful, but in spite of getting successful, because it doesn't fit in your parameter that you are successful or not. Rather, it should be the point that are you content in your life or not? That I just wanted to conclude the speech with this statement because people are successful, but in their heads they are not. But that is also adding a worry, a lot of health issues because we are running after the success and we don't have the clue what is the target for the success. Rather, it should be are we content with our life or not? And with that, I conclude my speech. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot, Toastmaster Shaunak. Request us to take 1 minute to mark Shaunak on the ballot.
Uh, Toastmaster Anshuman, do we have to submit to the same way again?
Yes. So we'll average out all the scoring. So all the scores average is what the final score is going to be. All right. If we have already voted, next is Toastmaster Ved. All right. Toastmaster Ved, today's a beautiful day.
Today is a beautiful day.
Amazing. All right. So Toastmaster Ved, what can money not buy? What can money not buy? Toastmaster Ved.
What money cannot buy? When we ask such question to ourselves, what we are saying is essentially that we should not optimize only for one thing. Most of us believe that money can buy everything, but it can buy, certainly it can buy almost various things. Without money, you cannot survive as well. But is money everything? What is something that money cannot buy? If we think hard about these questions, this leads to deeper questions. The deeper, what actually, what we want, what do you want? So when it comes to us, when we find that happiness can be one of those things that yes, money cannot buy happiness for everyone. It may buy happiness for some people who don't have money. When they get some money, they feel happier about it. So for some people, it's happiness. For some people, it can be anything. For some people, it can be the content. For some people, it can be the curiosity. From money, you cannot buy the curiosity. So there can be, it can mean different to different people. And when we ask such questions, the beauty of these questions is that we get to know ourselves. What actually do you want? So I encourage everyone to ask yourself, what is something that money cannot buy for you? When you ask such questions, you will certainly get an answer. Thank you.
Requesters take 1 minute to mark the ballot for Toastmaster Ved. Sorry, Toastmaster Vidhu. Next in line is Toastmaster Mayank. Toastmaster Mayank, next in reverse order.
Okay. I wasn't ready. All right.
All right. Today is a beautiful day, Toastmaster Mayank.
Today is a beautiful and a hot day.
All right. Cool. So, Toastmaster Mayank, what makes you proud? What makes you proud, Toastmaster Mayank?
What makes me proud? Well, I'm actually trying to think in my mind that what is really the definition of proud? Is it happiness? Is it something that you feel good about? Or can it be arrogance? I feel proud to have been blessed in a family where there's everybody to take care of me and they appreciate that when I take care of them as well. I feel proud that I have passed on these values to my child, whether he's staying here or he goes to his maternal family and he's taking care of everybody and everybody's needs and he sees the work there and they're like, oh, he's one child who sees work. For example, he had a celebration to attend as a music school in his music school, and the program was supposed to be in the evening for Saraswati Puja. And he told it, ma'am, I am gonna be off, so let me come in the morning and help you with the decoration of the flowers. And the teacher was amazed because she's been holding that program in the same place for the last n number of years and never has any child come up to her and said that let me come early and help you with the flower and decorations. She really wowed that moment and it made me proud that oh, my son has seen me doing that and he's picked up that quality from me and my wife that we are there to see and do a work no matter small or big or hard or light. We've done that. And that kind of feeling that I've passed on to my child. And when I grow old, I'm sure he'll be there to take care of me. It's hoping against hope open, but let's see what's in the cards in future. But I think that feeling that you respect others and get respected from others is really a proud moment. And one such moment was that a few minutes ago when my dad walked in here and all of you guys came in and greeted him. He felt happy, and I'm sure he will have felt proud with the company I am in. Thank you, and back to you, Tim Topic Master.
Oops.
Requesters take 1 minute to vote in the ballot for Toastmaster Mayor. All right. In the interim, Toastmaster Vidhu, can you please say today is a beautiful day?
Today is a beautiful day.
Amazing. All right. So, Toastmaster Vidhu, where do you find peace? Where do you find peace, Toastmaster Vidhu?
Peace is something that's internal, that's eternal as well. So when I think of peace, for me, peace means gratitude and having empathy towards others. That's how I feel, in this rat race, we are all fighting for own goals. But when I say about peace, peace is when you feel calm, when you feel relaxed, when you feel that you are beyond material requirements, you are making yourself feel into like divine frame of mind where there is a balance between your anger and your I would say between anger and between emotions, like bad emotions and good emotions. So that is a state where you are at peace. So for me, the peace definition of peace is when I do good to society, when I give back to the society. That is how I take peace. Over to you, Toastmaster Anshuman.
All right. Requesters to score in the ballot for Toastmaster Vidhu. Next in line is Toastmaster Prabhat. Toastmaster Prabhat, can you please say today is a beautiful day?
Today is the beautiful day.
So your screen has to be tilted a bit because your hands are getting cut.
Is it okay now?
Yeah, it is perfect. All right. So Toastmaster Prabhat, what makes everyone smile? What makes everyone smile? Toastmaster Prabhat.
What makes everyone smile? It's the good deeds you do to others. It's the help which you do to the others. I would put it this way. If you give some help to the others, surely that person would smile. He would feel gratitude for you. But make sure all those helps which you are doing are not for your Instagram reels or are for your Facebook reels. Those help or gratitude which you are doing to help others smile should be from your deep inside of your heart. You must have the feel or the courage to help the others, the people who need something in your help. That is what in line with our Toastmaster goal. Our Toastmaster goal itself, it says that we need to foster the relationship and the mentorship between all others. We as a team member need to mentor other people in our group. We need to see how the other people are growing and the smile which they feel should be thing which we should be proud of. So in the end, I would say that we need to help others so that others can feel happy and keep smiling. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Thanks a lot, Toastmaster Prabhat. Request us all to take 1 minute to mark the ballot for Toastmaster Prabhat. Next, we have Toastmaster Ashish. Toastmaster, I can't see the stage view. Perfect. Right, so Toastmaster Ashish, today is a beautiful day.
Today is a beautiful day.
Amazing. All right. So, Toastmaster Ashish, what do you dream about? What do you dream about, Toastmaster Ashish?
Dream. I actually dream about for a vocation. And people who know me always consider that I'm always traveling somewhere or the other. So in my dreams also, I plan for the next vacation where I have to go. And truly telling, my present dream is to go to some hill station or stay there for at least a month. I know it's a dream. It will never be fulfilled till I retire. But yes, it will be a dream that at least for a month I go to a hill station and I take complete rest, enjoy the ambience, enjoy the greenery. What is actually a dream constitute about? It is something which we wish we should be able to achieve at certain point of time. Mukesh Bhai Ambani, father Dhirubhai Ambani said, if you dream big, you will get big, you will get better things. So my personal dream is to travel most and explore India, not outside India, and go to the mountains. I recently went to a long trek, which was at uh, Uttarakhand, which had a 3 days trek. We had to go around 26 kilometers onward journey and came back. It was a downhill, so it took only 1 day to return back. I don't know how many people of you know about Rudranath. It's one of the Panch Kedar place wherein it was in the mythological things. It is supposed to be the head of Lord Shiva, which disintegrated Pandavas realized that it is Lord Shiva. And to be very specific, there are only two places in the world where face of Lord Shiva is available, which is Rudranath, and one temple is in Indonesia. So in my dreams, I'll always wish to explore more of mountains, more of others. Over to you, Pastor. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Toastmaster Ashish. Request us take 1 minute to vote and mark the ballot for Toastmaster Ashish. Right, now is the opportunity for you, Toastmaster Mayank, to give me a very, 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 very simple topic according to your standards.
Has to.
Today is a beautiful day.
The Toastmaster Anshuman, can you repeat after me? Today is a beautiful day.
Today is a beautiful day.
Okay. So, Toastmaster Anshuman, one thing that you want to change in your life, one thing that you want to change in your life, Toastmaster Anshuman.
Today, at this present moment, I'm really grateful to be part of this Toastmasters environment. In the last 4 years, being part of Toastmasters, being part of the company that I'm part of, and being amidst my family members has given me a lot of joy. At the same time, as we keep on growing, there's always a quest to change a few things in life. For me, current quest is stopping eating processed food, stopping eating unhealthy food. And it is a quest. As we all know, in the current environment, food has stopped being nutritious. Our fruits, our vegetables come with a lot of pesticides. All the packaged food is full of sodium, is full of sugar, is full of such unhealthy stuff which makes the body unhealthy in return. And to top it all up, it is all addictive. It's difficult to stop to eat street food, or difficult to stop to eat processed food. Or even when I eat my fruits or vegetables, I have to ensure that they're washed with special ingredients so they're free of pesticides. So, if there's one thing I could change about my life and my environment, it will be to nourish it with food which is healthy, which is nutritious. And I can't do it consciously. I'll require entire ecosystems help, from policy standpoint, from my peer standpoint, from the seller standpoint, to create an ecosystem which nourishes the city life. Thank you. Over to you, table topic master. Request is take 1 minute to mark the ballot for me. Last but not the least, we'd like to invite Toastmaster Nikhil on the stage to conclude the proceedings for today morning. Toastmaster Nikhil, today is a beautiful day.
Today is a beautiful day.
Beautiful.
Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible and visible. All right. So, Toastmaster Nikhil, what are you looking forward to? What are you looking forward to, Toastmaster Nikhil?
So, in my near future, there are many things which I aspire to do. But one of the most important thing that I'm looking forward to do is to pursue my master's, to continue my education. After gaining an ample amount of experience, I have realized that there are few things that I missed during my college education, and that I want to imbibe at today's time. And for that, I'm looking forward to masters my skills and master my knowledge of my current domain. So I'm for that same, I'm looking forward to do my further education. I'm aspiring to do an executive program from wherever I get an opportunity to do so, and hone my existing skills and knowledge for the same. In order to do so, there are certain hurdles that, like, creating a lot of restriction for myself to go through it. One of the first and foremost thing is my current job. Because once you join a job, you start earning and you tend to get into a comfort zone and you don't feel like leaving. The other thing is to again prepare for examinations. After working for close to 3.2 years now, getting back to study is quite a challenge for me. Sitting for examination like CADS and GMAT, it's and going over weekends studying managing Toastmasters, meeting family, and also doing your own work is quite a task. But since one has to do it, there's no point of excuses. And for the same, I'm looking forward to continue my further education. Thank you. Good day, everyone.
Thanks a lot, Toastmaster Nikhil. Request us take 1 minute to mark the ballots for Toastmaster Nikhil.
Everybody has voted for everyone except themselves. Because I think I've missed couple of, I don't remember whose was the last I submitted. So I have them with me on paper, but not yet submitted.
Toastmaster Meng, it'll be an average of all the submissions. So it going in the person's favor or not going in person's favor. That's okay. There will be some misses. There won't be some misses. Since it's a mock, but all learnings for next time to make it further scientific. All right, in the interim, just want to check, did we have the counter today, Toastmaster man?
Ashish, were you able to get the counter? Yeah,
All right, so why
few, not few, but not all. Just make sure Toastmaster Ashish has completed his voting. Okay.
has everyone completed the voting?
No, not yet.
Okay,
Give me 2 minutes, please.
sure. So after voting, Toastmaster Mayank, if you could share an overall general evaluation, overall, not individual, and Toastmaster Ashish, if you can share the R counter report, and I can just quickly share the timer report. The timing for each one of us was visible to each one of us. There were no disqualifications. For Toastmaster Mayank, I'll give the grace of me pressing the button in 0.02 seconds. So while I pressed
So
it, it was
much.
2 minute 31 seconds, but I'll give the grace of my going to the cursor and pressing the button in 0.02 seconds. Oh, sorry, 0.2 seconds.
30 सेकंड का तो होता है उसके बाद वो 2.31 हो गया था.
All right. If all of us have voted, I'll.
Not yet.
Okay.
Submitting submissions.
Sure.
Toastmaster Ashish, you can give the assignment for the meeting.
All right. Tosa Meng, like whose submission is remaining?
I'll start with the R counter.
All right. Actually, I have to tally the scores also. So Toastmaster Ashish. Tosa Meng, my suggestion will be we close the voting now. Can't hear you.
He's submitting the votes for now. Maybe he will need another 30 seconds. I think I can share the R counter report by that time.
Sure, Toastmaster Ashish.
Okay, I think it was an excellent meeting. Everybody enjoyed the table topic sessions and very wonderful ideas, thoughts, and eye openers were shared. For me, being a R counter, Nikhil gave 2 times and like 1 time. Anshuman, I couldn't record anything for you because I was the next person. For myself also, I was not able to record. For Prabhat, it was so a couple of times. Vidu, 3 times. 1 time. Mayank, so 1 time. It's 1 time and it may be repeated word for 1 more time. Ved, 3 times. Shaunak, there were a couple of repeat words like I mean. Rest all was, I think, good. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Toastmaster Ashish. Over to you, Toastmaster Mayank, to share the overall general evaluation for the meeting.
All right. Thank you so much, everybody. As the general evaluator, I'll give you some feedback of today's meeting. Our meeting started little late because we had a lot of people who had committed who did not turn up or turned up late, and hence we were waiting for you. But nonetheless, you came in from a distance. Uh, we really appreciate that. And hence the meeting time has been set as 10:20 so that you have a buffer of another 5-6 minutes. Please do not delay beyond that because it impacts the overall progress of the meeting. But we are fairly in time of the meeting conclusion. Um, the role players were decided and the order was decided. I think that was great. And thank you so much, Toastmaster Ashish, for picking up the accountant role. I know with scoring, evaluating and then giving this, scoring and R counter, both of them simultaneously became a tough role. But yeah, those situations of tough situations do occur, and really appreciate your effort onto that. Couple of elements that I noticed in today's meeting was it was a very creative thought of Toastmaster Anshuman to pick up a table topic kind of a theme for the meeting so that when the contest comes, we are well prepared to give a tougher competition to other people and ace our area, our division, and then probably go and represent in the district. And really appreciate that effort that, and giving that 2 speeches per person to so that first time you spoken something, next time you can ace it and do better. I think that thought was very noble, and which means that you've spent a lot of time and energy thinking about it, that how do we elevate the and make sure that we have a representation for the club at a district level. So kudos to Toastmaster and Ashwan on that. We could have probably. I agree with your thought, Anshuman, that you had earlier vocal that we should have the evaluation sheets. I believe that if we had evaluation sheets printed in front of us for each one of us, maybe the evaluating would have been smoother, faster, and more accurate, and they would have been able to assess relative evaluation that okay, I give somebody 10, then does this person get 5 or 12? And there have been times where we've given evaluations and the first or second speaker we give 10, 100 on 100, and the next guy comes in who is better than that, right? So when you're doing a proper judges evaluation sheet, you will end up in situations where you don't know what is going to come next, right? Because you are not well versed with those people. So that scenario, if we would have implemented, I think it would have been much uh, uh, aced or enhanced the experience. In terms of standing here and speaking, what I've noticed is that most people that we will have to define a stage area henceforth, so that people are able to, come in front or go back. Uh, I noted is that in most of our physical communication that we're doing, we are just bending on one leg, sometimes this leg. That's there. And when you will go through your YouTube videos, do go through them, it will give you a reflection that, oh, I was knowingly or unknowingly doing that. When I'm looking at the video now, sometimes I'm also realizing that I also tend to do that because it gives us a comfort zone that, oh, I'm changing my position. But actually, a change of position has to be a stage utilization. Also, one feedback for people that when you are responding and you don't want to get intimidated or influenced by somebody's emotions or their facial expression, look generally, maybe if you look instead of looking into their eyes, just gaze maybe 1 foot above their head level so that they get a feeling that you have an eye contact with them, but you're not really doing an eye contact. If, say, for example, I'm responding and speaking and somebody starts smiling, I'm going to get influenced. Hey, why is he smiling at me? Right? And you may be delivering. So, in a contest where you will have a larger audience, you don't know that what's going to happen. Maybe somebody is making faces, so you don't know what somebody is up to, right? Maybe there's competition to, and people do anything to kill competition, right? So maybe their endeavor is to distract you, or maybe put in a flashlight. Now you can't say, "Hey, the contest, right? Your time is going to be up. No, people are not going to say that, whether it was really happened. So just don't look into their eyes, but pretend to be looking and gazing through the whole area. Um, that's another feedback for most of us. And second is, as we discussed in the interim break, avoid saying thank you Toastmaster XYZ for giving me the topic on this. Because then if you have misheard a topic, you're making absolutely clear to everybody, guys, I heard the topic wrong, right? So avoid that. And that's a learning of, I think in today's meeting, the speech and the title was pretty clear to everybody. Nobody went into a situation at hey, they couldn't hear or understand the topic clearly. They were able to hear in the first time, and second time it was they were able to confirm. Second is the moment you given a topic, just your timing will start from the first verbal or non-verbal reaction you give. So when you're giving a topic, just fold your hands. You can wait up to 10 seconds. Okay. Frame in your mind what you're going to speak. Okay. Now, how do you frame things in mind? Put in 2 or 3 placeholders that come to your mind when you hear it. Okay. For example, let us say, give me a random topic, Toastmaster and Nikhil. Just anything. Life. Life is health, family, money. Now just think of these 3 words, craft a story around it. And when you see that yellow card has come in, start summarizing or concluding your topic so that at the end, maybe you can say something, that's my life, right? What's yours, right? And give one question back to the audience to ponder upon, right? It goes very well in a contest or a speech that these are my thoughts. What are yours? You're giving an opportunity for others to participate. Even in a business meeting, if you are having one, have a conversation and say, that's my thought. And if you pause there, which means like, and if you are the leader, people will be like, bhai, you said it, now I have no other option to follow. Let an healthy discussion happen. So give it back to them. That's my thought. What about yours? I think these are key elements that come to my mind from today's meeting. And Toastmaster Anshuman, if you want me to go on for a couple of 4 minutes, I can. If you are compiled the results, let me
No,
know.
I am ready with the results.
Oh, perfect.
However, at the same time,
Mhm.
for the results, my suggestion, looking at the data, it's an immediate decision that we look at the combined scores and not look at like the first, second, third today, but just look at like what our average scores look like, so that we have awareness of what does audience think about us. So judges in a district contest and an international speech contest may be very random. At times the results come pretty surprising. It's because the panel of judges is diverse. It may go into your favor, it may not go into your favor. So the good part about today's meeting was that today we were voting for each other, and that's pretty much a diverse audience. So I'll quickly share the results with all of us on the screen, and I'll hide who gave the scores today so that it's transparent. Is the hide in this? Okay, perfect. All right, so I've hidden who gave the scores. And I'll present the screen for all of us. I'll start from the last. So we have Toastmaster Vidhu, which I'm presuming whoever wrote Vedu meant Vidhu, because that person wrote Ved for Ved. So I'm presuming Vedu is Vidhu. So your average score out of 100 was 74. And I've also generously put a median score just to avoid the law of averages. So 74 out of 100 for Toastmaster Vidhu. Great work, Toastmaster Vidhu. You came offline, participated. You got fooled by some random polls, the folks who did not come offline, but you took courage to come offline and participate. That's amazing. Coming to Toastmaster with 79 out of 100, 80 out of 100 overall. It's not like marks, but just reflection of how much we have given to each other. Coming to Toastmaster Shaunak, 79 out of 100, 78 median out of 100. You aced the stage, Toastmaster Shaunak. You were new to the club, but you were almost a professional speaker. So amazing there. So Toastmaster Prabhat, 73 out of 100, 70 out of 100. Toastmaster Nikhil, 77 out of 100, median 80 out of 100. Next we have Toastmaster Mayank, 84 average, 86 median out of 100. Coming to Toastmaster Ashish, 76 out of 100, 80 out of 100 for Toastmaster Ashish. And last but not the least, I really don't know why. Like, did any one of you score in a way that I'll be viewing your score? Because I have failed so. But 86 out of 100, 91 out of 100 for me. I don't know if it was my better attempts or was it like a scoring bias. That's why my suggestion of keeping like sharing the score objectively amongst us. If only if you want, I can share your score separately without sharing who voted for you. That privacy will maintain so that like in the future also when we conduct, there's trust that name is hidden. At the same time, I can do the analytics that how did you score in the first attempt versus second attempt when they were easy topics versus difficult topics. I can share that with you in your private chats. But just to conclude, thanks a lot everyone for participating today. I hope you had a productive morning. You were able to participate in a contest environment and give your best self. Do take the learnings out of it. Go back, look at your YouTube video, how you performed today, what can you do better, how can you think in frameworks, look at YouTube videos, talk to your mentor, or where you did well, where can you do better, because this is going to be the environment in the real contest also. Most probably we'll have it around September or October time. So definitely we have around July, August, around 2.5 months, 3 months to prepare for the table topic contest. The plan for a club is to do one contest every month. So next one may be like a speech contest or a evaluation contest or humorous speech contest, so that like we can keep on rotating between contests and keep on learning. Speech contest and table topic contest go up to minimum district level. Humorous speech contest is now at only club level. Evaluation contest for some districts it's at district level, some is only at club level. For us, it is only at club level. It's for other districts that it goes up to the district level, but for us, evaluation contest will only be at the club level. So we'll once do a evaluation contest too because that's also fun. So there'll be a dummy speaker, and all of us will be evaluating that speaker. All right. Maybe just to conclude, I'll invite one of us on the stage of how the experience was and what did you feel about this contest. Anyone who's interested to share? Toastmaster Prabhat, how did you feel about the contest and how was your experience as a guest?
Thank you, Toastmaster Anshuman. Really, it was a great experience. It is almost like a inter-club contest, where at least two from Beat were there and others from Right Beginning. So even I noticed the data which I was doing, I was not even completing my 2 minutes. So that little hesitation is still there, even after 1 year in the Toastmaster. And probably this type of contest will help me to do much better in the next coming speeches. Overall, very excited to be part of it. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Toastmaster Prabhat. And actually, that's an interesting point. I'll quickly give a glance. Sorry, I missed that. I'll quickly give a glance of the timings that we had, right? And Can you see my screen? You can't see my screen, right? Okay. If you can't see my screen, I can just share that in the first attempt, Nikhil, Anshuman, Vidhu, Mayank, Ved, and Shaunak all were above 2 minutes. So we utilize our time well. Prabhat and Ashish in the first attempt were below 1 minute 30 seconds. But in the second attempt, Shaunak, Mayank, Ashish, and Anshuman were above 2 minutes. Nikhil was also close to 2 minutes, but Prabhat, Vidhu, Ved were under 2 minutes. So this is an interesting pattern that in the simpler topics we were below timing, but in complex topics we were above timing. Maybe we utilize our mind more. Thanks a lot, Toastmasters Prabhat, for sharing your insights. I hope you all have a productive weekend and you had an amazing time. Thanks a lot, everyone. I'll stop the recording